welcome back to my channel and another product review here. Today I have something that's kind of like, it's a little weird, it's a little bit normal, it's kind of like an in-between. It's interesting, it's kind of a fun, gimmicky product that might actually work out for like more people in the long run. And that is from a brand called Jelcie, and it's like these press-on sticker nail wrap type things. But they're gel. Like, they're gel stickers. It's really weird. So like forever and a day ago, this brand, Jelcie, they reached out to me and they were like, can we send you some PR? You don't have to do anything with it. You don't even have to feature it in your video. It's just something for you to try. And I love when brands do that because it makes it a lot easier for me to not only fit that content into my schedule, but I feel like it also makes a product far easier to review because you don't have this weird kind of like expectation hanging over your head of if you say something bad, you're gonna get in trouble, I guess. I don't know. They were just like, have some stuff, do whatever you want with it. And I think that's great. It makes it easy for me. So I said, of course, yeah, send the stuff my way. And they did. They sent me a little starter kit. And then a month later, they surprised me and sent me a couple more items. And so that's what I'm gonna be showing you here today. Now, I had intended to show you guys these like months ago. I think I got these like a couple months ago, but something happened. The first time I used them, I had a really negative experience. And then they sent me more stuff and I thought, well, let me try again. Was it user error or was it the product itself? And I'm glad they sent me a second round of nail jellies. I was actually gonna buy a second round of them because I was like, surely this product can't be this bad. Surely I am the one who caused this problem. And yeah, I was. I screwed it up. So I'm going to show you how this product works and like what I did wrong the first time and what I did right the second time so that you guys can see this product and judge for yourself. Is this something that you would like to use in your life? I like to show you my screw-ups so that you guys don't screw it up when you get a product. But first of all, let me actually introduce to you what Jelcie nails are. They are nail stickers, nail wraps, like you can get at Ulta and stuff like that. But they're not just regular stickers. They are semi-cured gel. And my initial thought and hope for these is that they would be much easier to use than a regular gel polish, considering, gel polish, it has a little bit of a learning curve. It's not that much crazier than regular polish, but with gel polish, the thickness of the coat can really affect the way it looks, and general application, you need to be a little bit more exacting because once you cure it, you can't really go back and fix it that easily. So I thought, these might be a really good jumping in point for people who are interested in gel at home but don't really know where to start. And one of the interesting things that really got me interested in this brand were some of the claims. And I'm gonna just show you directly from their website. There's a graphic that they have. And their claims are that the max wear time is about 2 weeks, so we'll talk about that. They compare that to store-bought nail wraps and nail polish, which are 3 days and 10 days respectively. Now, I've never worn store-bought nail wraps. I have some, but I don't know if they really only last 3 days. And as far as nail polish goes, my nail polish does not last 10 days before it chips. So I feel like they're being really generous with regular nail polish there. They're saying no dry time, which of course, these are stickers and gel, so no dry time. That's accurate. Easily soaks off. I'm going to show you how these are taken off because you don't actually technically have to soak them like a traditional gel, which is another plus for people who maybe like the look of gel but hate how drying soaking it off can be. Salon quality gel, I can't speak to that. I don't go to the salon. I don't get my nails done at the salon. Lord knows I have enough to do my nails for 5 lifetimes. Cures under UV light, yeah. I mean, that's why they send you the UV light. Low smell, absolutely. You can smell the wraps and they smell very faintly of gel polish, but they don't really smell. Like from this distance, I'm not even a foot from my face, you can't smell them. They are very low smell. And the last claim adds nail strength I will say, yeah, I felt like it really, really did. They are flexible enough that your nails aren't just gonna snap while you're wearing them if you bang them against something, but they really do hold your nails pretty firm, even in the shower and things like that, when my nails tend to get like kind of wider because of the water. I didn't really feel like they were getting too wide or anything like that. They really did keep my nails in place. And as far as this like claims against, like in comparison to nail wraps and nail polish, I'm just going to forget all that. I don't know if I necessarily agree with those comparisons. It's hard to compare gel to regular polish, and I don't have experience with nail wraps. But as far as these go, like the claims for them specifically, the press-ons, yeah, I would say pretty much all their claims are accurate. So let's go in. I'm going to show you what comes in a starter kit. I'm going to show you how you apply these correctly and I will go through how I screwed up the first time. I'll show you my wear test, which there's really not much to report because they looked really good the whole time I wore them. And then I'll show you how to remove them. And then at the end, we'll talk about my final thoughts. Okay, so let's start out with what I was sent. So the first thing they sent me was a starter pack, and that is currently retailing for $45 on the website. And it comes with this little lamp here that has these feet that you can pop up, and then you can see my face in it, but you can set it there, and it does have a cord as well, and then the button on the side just turns it on. So that's cute. It looks like a computer mouse. It came with these press-on stickers, which, I mean, I don't love them, but somebody might. I am sure they've got other designs out there, but just I'm so over florals. I don't know, but like, I like some florals, but just overall, these aren't my favorite stickers, so I haven't used any of them yet, but they seem to be just like regular nail sticker quality. It came with this UV LED gel polish, like top coat, the glaze top gel it's called, and you get a whole bottle of that, and it's 15 milliliters. And then of course you get a box of nail jellies, and I destroyed it opening it. But what comes in the box is a set of jellies, and this is the first one they sent me. You get 20 pieces. And they come in these foil packets to protect them. Now you can see I've already used these, like I said at the beginning. I did have a go at this already and it failed, so we're gonna try again. But this is the design of the first one they sent me. It also, in the box, came with this, it's like an emery board that looks like a little donut. And you also got a stick to help you with application. And so you get, you know, the jellies, the top coat, the stickers, and the lamp for your starter kit. Not too long after that, I was surprised with a second package from them, and they sent me an additional top coat. This is the Flakies top gel, and it says turn your jellies into opalescent wonders. So this is just another gel top coat, and it has some, like, you can see iridescent flakes running through it. I might actually use this one today. We'll see. And then they also sent me 3 more sets of the jelly. So they sent me this first one here. This one is called Ocean Water, and it's got like white with hollow glitters, and then there's like a gradient here with the blue, and then just some all blue with like these chunky looking glitters on them. They sent me these ones called Rock Candy, and they look like a geode, and these ones are a little sheer looking, so I'm not sure how those will set down, but they do look really cool. And then the third set, and the set that I'm going to be wearing today, because I have to go to a baby shower tomorrow, and they are having a boy, so I thought it'd be appropriate, would be Blue Raz. So I think what we're going to do is try those, and maybe do the Flakies top gel as well, because I haven't tried this yet. But it's that perfect little Tiffany blue, right? And then they also come with a instruction manual, I guess. And it's really simple. You literally just figure out your size from the jellies. You prep your nails. You just have to wash your hands with dish soap, it says, to remove oils. Push your cuticles back, which I did earlier. Use a file to rough up your nails, which stresses me out a little bit, but we're gonna do it for science. And then swipe your nails with alcohol, probably to help with adherence. Then you stick the jellies straight up to your nail and clip off the excess, and then you cure it and you top coat them, and it's really that simple. And so let me go and wash my little hands, and then we will prep them with alcohol and get to it. Okay, so the hands have been washed with dish soap, and I already pushed my cuticles back earlier because I was just doing that. And then it says to use a file to rough up your nails. So this is the part. This is the part where I know I am, because earlier I had told you guys I tried this before and they didn't work out for me. And I'm 100% convinced this is where I went wrong the first time. So I broke the rule a little bit, and I kind of like, to rough up the nail, I was like, okay, that's enough. But I think that for something like this, you actually kind of have to go all out. And while I don't love this, this is for science. So that, I think, is probably more what they mean when they say rough up the nail. And you know what? If this ruins my nails, they grow back. Luckily, nails grow back, and I don't have to get really worked up about this. They just keep on keeping on. So I can rock nubs, okay? A lot of people do, and they make them look good. So it's the pointer fingers that I struggle to grow out, and that's why I'm like, eh. But yeah, so I think that this, if I rough these up this well and it still doesn't work for me, I think that this is just a lost cause on my end, because honestly, I just feel like that was where I screwed up by just doing like a couple swipes, because I just didn't want to damage my nails. And it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do you hear me convincing myself? I do love this little donut board though. Ew, these are gross. I don't like emery boards at all. They're like a mortal enemy. So I don't actually have any in my apartment aside from this one. Okay, I think I got them pretty good and roughed up there. You can see on my right hand, I broke this because I was opening a door to go put water on a toad on my porch, and I just caught it on the door. It was painful. It hurt. And then this one I did the other day at the gym. I was just throwing something away in the garbage can, and I hit the garbage can funny, so don't go to the gym, I guess, is the moral of that story. But now, the next thing we need to do is use a pad and swipe it with alcohol. So I have this 70% isopropyl alcohol, which I'm going to be using. And I also have these lint-free nail wipes that I got like a jillion years ago from Zoya on some kind of promotion. And that's what we're going to use, because I don't want to risk anything messing this up this time, because I do, you know, when I review products, it's not like I want it to go badly, which is why I was really hesitant, and I was glad when they sent me a few more, because I was going to actually go buy some myself, because I was like, all right, I swear I'm the one who messed this up, and so I wanted to give them a second chance before I posted this video being like, these don't work, because if it's my fault they don't work, then that's not a very genuine review, right? I hate when you're watching somebody review a product and they very clearly did it wrong, and then they sit there and they badmouth the product, and it's like, no, sweetheart, you're just dumb, okay? All right, so I guess that's how they're supposed to look. Okay, so now we are going to actually put the jellies on, and these, they say to go smaller rather than bigger on your nail in case you're like doubting if it's gonna fit, because these are a little bit stretchy. They are like semi-cured, so they do still have some give to them. So let me go through and decide which ones are going to fit. Okay, so I think I figured out which ones are gonna go on which nails. One thing I wanted to point out is that a lot of these, they have like a rounded side and then a slightly like flatter side. And I think that's to accommodate like different cuticle shapes, which I thought was a really cool thing. I don't know if all gel strips are like this or just nail strips in general, but I don't have a lot of experience with that. So I thought that was a nice touch. So it says to peel it from the sheet, stick it to one side of the nail, and then smooth it over. Then smooth from the cuticle to the free edge, and then we'll clip the excess. I guess I'm just going to use these, and then we can kind of file down any, oh, it looks like you file away any remaining imperfections after you cure it, so don't file it yet. I'm trying not to touch too much of the sticky part just because I don't want to get it all gross. And I know you're supposed to be able to stretch them, but it's like just a little too small. So I don't know if I should take it off and try again or just live with my choice. I'm gonna live with my choice. And I guess let's clip off a lot of this excess here. So there's how that looks not cured yet. So let's go ahead and do all the nails so that I can cure them all at once, and then we will see how it does. Hard to pull or like stretch these without touching the sticky part that sticks to your nail, which is my big concern, that like maybe that was another reason why these didn't work so well for me the first time, because I definitely tried to stretch them a little bit more. So maybe we're just gonna have to deal with some bare nail this time around, and then, you know, learn for next time. And I want to make sure that like around the edges especially it's really stuck down, and at the tips, because my hair was getting caught between the like sticker and my nail last time, and it was like ripping my hair out, which I hate. So I have a feeling that one's going to be too big, but then again, I've been picking them way too small. So let's see. Yeah, maybe I should just stop trusting my gut and do the ones that look a little bit too big, because it seems like those are the ones that fit the best. I do love this color. This is a really fun color. And since they're having a boy, I felt like it was appropriate. But also, you know, I have nail polish this color. So, like, if I want to do this again, I can. But for the other ones, the cool, nice design ones, I don't want to mess up another set of nice design ones until I can figure this out. And if I figure this out and I still don't like them, I might just give them to my sister, because she likes to do, like, dip and, like, these nail strips and stuff like that. So far, this feels like it's going far better than last time. But, you know, we'll have to see. Yeah, honestly, cute. Now, historically, gel videos do not do very well at all on my channel. But I'm hoping you guys will stick around and just check them out, because I like a good gimmick product. So, if anything, I hope you guys stay for the gimmick, right? So let's put on the thumb. Okay, so that's what they look like pre-cure. Obviously, it's pretty rough around the tips, but it's okay, because once it's cured, you're supposed to be able to just file that excess away. So I'm not super concerned at this stage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and finish my right hand, and then I will come back and we can cure them together. All right, I got both hands locked and loaded, ready to cure. I have put everything back into their respective pouches, because it does recommend doing that, just so that you don't accidentally, you know, friendly fire on your extra jellies and cure them. So here's where we're at. Put the unused jellies back in their bags prior to curing your nails. Cure under a UV/LED light for at least 60 seconds and file away any remaining imperfections. So literally just gonna stick my little fingeries under here and pop this on. And I don't know if this particular lamp turns off after exactly 60 seconds, so I'm just gonna set a timer and watch that so that I don't over cure and, like, I don't know, die from overexposure to a lamp. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, and it looks like it does auto turn off. These already feel a lot more secure. They don't feel the way they did last time. Last time they felt a little bit tight, but also they were falling off in places. And I don't think they look that way now. Luckily, I think that it really was the issue of not filing. I mean, only time's gonna tell, but I gotta just say, first impressions of the second round, definitely better. So I'm gonna cure the rest and then we can file them. Everything is cured, and at first I was like, oh, I don't think they really feel all that different. But then I got to like this sharper corner, and it's a little bit sharp. So yeah, they do feel a little bit different. So I don't know if I want to use this to file off the excess, or if I want to use one of my nicer, I want to use one of my nicer files. Actually, that was coming off pretty fast. Hang on. What do you guys think? Honestly, would you, yeah. Okay, I did get it a little bit too far in to make it look like it's naturally painted, but honestly, I think it's not bad. Okay, I guess emery boards do have somewhat of a use sometimes. Yeah, I think they clean up pretty easily, pretty well. So far, that's what it looks like. It's hard to do it like right on camera, but you saw me do the first couple nails. So let's do that, and I'm gonna add the top coat. Okay, so I think I got them all relatively well filed, as you can see. I think that my application this time went far better. They just need a top coat now, and we're gonna use the flaky gel top coat. But before I do that, I just wanted to say, so my pinky nail, as opposed to like the rest of the nails, it has like a waist. Like it curves in kind of like in the middle and then curves back out to normal length. I don't know, it just gets a little bit too tight. And sometimes when my nails get really long, they'll do that too, where they just pinch in just a little bit. So on the pinky nail, it is kind of having a hard time. It didn't stick down all the way, and that is probably going to cause a problem later on, but the rest of the nails seem relatively fine. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes, but let's see how these lightning flakies look. And I don't know if do I need to top coat this top coat? Like, sometimes I do that with these types of polishes. Okay, so here it is. It's not a no-wipe top coat, so I don't know what you're supposed to wipe it with. I'm pretty sure it's probably alcohol, but the Naked Manicure gel set comes with this. This is what I use whenever I have to wipe gel. Ew, it feels gooey. It went like a weird texture. Why did it's like matte now? Why did that happen? Okay, so that's the end result. I wiped the top coat because it was sticky, and I'm pretty sure that's what you do, and the nails went completely matte. So I could top them with the like glaze, but I don't know. I kind of like it. So we're going to stick with that. I will periodically check in with you guys on how these are doing, and we will see how they work out. Okay, it's been like a full 24 hours since I applied the Jelcie nail strips, and as you can see, they look about the same as yesterday. I haven't really had any issues, except for the occasional hair getting stuck in between the sticker and my nail, which is really irritating, but it's not as bad as it was the last time that I did these, which means I definitely got these down a little bit better, but I think that some level of that is just unavoidable. These are very thick stickers, and there is just like a certain lip around them. So I don't know if that's just not something that can be avoided, but nothing looks damaged or chipped or anything with the top coat on. So far, day one, pretty good. Okay, so I realized I forgot to do check-ins. I put these on, I believe on Friday evening, and it is now Tuesday at like 7 p.m. And the reason why I only did like one check-in is there's literally nothing to report. These held up remarkably well. I've taken multiple showers. I've washed my hair. I've done some dishes without gloves on. Don't tell anybody. Nothing. Literally no issues. No change in the quality of the nails themselves. The only like thing I've really had issue with is I've had a couple of my hairs like snag underneath, but like that's it. And I run my fingers through my hair a lot, and honestly these are working out way better than I expected, way better than the first time. The first time I definitely applied them poorly, so I was right in that it was a user error and not a problem with the product. I will say the one thing that I don't love about these, sorry, I have a video game on in the background. I'm playing Cozy Grove. The one thing I don't absolutely love is they are a little bit thicker for me, but I also don't really wear gel polish that often, so I think gel is a little bit thicker. The one upside to them being thick is they really give a lot of protection to your nail. So that's all I'll say here. I'm going to take them off in the next couple days. I'll try to do one final check-in, and then I will talk to you guys at the end. Okay, guys, let's do the final check-in and then remove these gel nail wraps or strips or however you want to call them. So I've been wearing these for 8 days now. Can you believe that? I feel like they look exactly the same as day one. I was insanely skeptical. The right hand does not look as good, but I also did a really bad job putting the right hand on because I am not left-handed. Let me tell you, I'm right-handed. And so I did a really good job on camera, I feel, in my opinion, putting on this hand's nails for you guys, showing you just how it went because I really wanted to get it right this time. And then I got a little sloppy on this side. So they did kind of cure lifted a little bit. And this side has been getting caught on my hair. But this side, I've had a couple snags in my hair around the edges, but nothing like the first time I did it. So I really do believe that I was the cause of why they were not doing so well. But honestly, like they look like I said, like the very first day, and this is 8 days of wear. I don't see really any tip wear or anything like that. I'm not sure if regular gel gets tip wear, but they haven't lifted or anything. So I could keep going, but I need to remove these because I'm getting tired of looking at the same color for the 8th day in a row. It makes me a little bit like, I don't know, antsy. And I also have other videos I need to film where I need to like paint my nails and stuff like that. So like 8 days is pretty insane. And I can already tell like these are going to last a lot longer and continue to look good. So I really do believe they're long-lasting claims. Now, let's talk about removing these because these are not soak off strips, or you don't have to soak them off. That was kind of one of the like selling points of these. The instructions to remove them, I could not find them in the pack. And when I went to the website and I went to the how to use section, even that didn't tell you how to remove it. You had to go to the FAQ section, which I think was kind of weird, like make that information accessible in multiple points because that seems kind of important. But it says all you have to do is take a non-acetone remover. So we're going to take our brand new Orly Genius remover and you just put a couple drops right around the cuticle line, and then you take a stick here and you just start like gently lifting it up. So let's see how hard it is to get these off. Let's see if I can even pour this in there. Oh, I'm making a mess. I feel like if I had some sort of dropper, it would be better, but I stuck it in this cup. Okay, we got some around the cuticle line there. So then it just says, start to gently kind of push it up. It is coming up pretty easily, but I'm trying not to pull too hard on it, just because I can feel it is a little bit tight on my nail. I feel like if I did this with acetone, they would come off a lot faster. And they came off pretty cleanly. I don't see much like sticky junk on my nail except for on the tip, and I think that's actually just some of the top coat that I put on. So it looks like my nail is relatively undamaged. It comes off in one big piece, and I mean, I'll do some minimal cleanup on my nail, but let's try another one. Okay, so it seems like they come off pretty easily. Let me try with acetone because this is driving me nuts. It seems like they come off fairly easily, but they last really well. And like I said, I took showers with these. I washed dishes with these. I just did my normal routine with these, and I feel like they did a good job. So let's talk about everything. Like, let's just go in on it, okay? So my initial thoughts when I saw this product, when they said, we're going to send you these, I was looking them up and I was like, there's no way these are gel. Like, that's really weird, right? I was like, are they just normal stickers and then, you put the gel top coat over it and that's why they're calling them gel? No, they're actually semi-cured gel. Like I said, you can smell the fact that they're gel when you get really close up to it. It's not like overbearing or anything, but I can tell, I know for a fact they are gel stickers. According to the website, they're 60% cured already when you get them, so they're still a little bit flexible and malleable to fit to your specific nail. Now, they said the max wear time is 2 weeks. I wore mine for 8 full days, I would say. 8 full days, and I didn't notice anything different. Like, they looked the same quality 8 days after I put them on, which I did not expect at all. I was really skeptical when they said 2 weeks, so I do fully believe that they would last the 2 weeks. I wish I could have tested them for the full 2 weeks, but I got stuff to do. I got other videos to film, and I just didn't have the space in my calendar to test them for the full 2 weeks. But I'm fully convinced that they would, because they still hadn't lifted at all on the edges like I had expected them to, even just a little bit. Not at all. They're quick to put on once you master it, and taking them off doesn't really take all that long. It's just a matter of sitting down and, carefully easing them off with your remover. So let's talk about the cost of this system and these jellies, right? This was the first thing where I was kind of like, oh, why would, this really doesn't seem worth it, because it's $45 to get the starter kit, which comes with a lamp, 1 set of jellies, and then like a top coat. But then I was like, well, the lamp is probably what's driving up the price, right? Because the jellies themselves are 16 bucks. So if you already have a nail lamp, you don't need another one. You can just buy the jellies and use your own top coat if you have one. So at the end of the day, say you already had the lamp, say you already had a gel top coat, you're already into gel a little bit. It would only cost you $16 for 1 set of strips, and 1 set comes with 20 strips, which you should then be able to get 2 manicures out of. And again, it's like, oh, Hillary, $16 for 1 to 2 manicures? That's still kind of a lot when you have to do it yourself. But I don't know, I looked up the salons around here, and the absolute minimum you could pay for a gel manicure, and that's a single color, that's not including art, was $35 before tip. And here you can spend 16 bucks on 2 full manicures with the nail art of your choice. And they have a lot of fun nail art on their website. And framing it like that, the cost of going to get these done by somebody in a salon versus doing them in my own home, I feel like that put it in a different perspective where this product made a lot more sense to me. I can't imagine ever paying $16 for, a single color one like I was wearing in this video. I mean, the color was beautiful, but I just couldn't see myself paying for something like that when I know I have that color in my collection. But for some of these, art pieces that it's not as easy for some of us mediocre people, to do our own nail art, something like this might be fun for an event or something like that, where you keep a few on hand as a little splurge, a little self-care thing. So I did actually think that these met and exceeded my expectations. Like I said, as far as variety goes, they seem to have a lot. They had a lot of solid colors, so if you do actually want to invest in solid colors, they have you covered there. But they had a lot of really fun, cute designs, and I even saw some color changing ones as well. That's pretty fun. And I know I keep holding these up, but they are pretty long, so they can accommodate pretty decent nail lengths. And so, you have a lot of options. So what is like the best use for these? I don't think that these are something that I would buy frequently, because you guys know I'm a frequent color changer. Like, wearing these for 8 days or so was a struggle, because I kept looking down. I'm like, oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I like to change my nails every like 2 to 3 days. And so I don't think someone like me necessarily is the target audience for this product. However, I do think it's a really great product. You're going away for a week for a trip or something like that, and you don't want to spend, 30, 40 bucks at the nail salon to just get like a plain gel manicure. Like I said, they have some really cute designs, and I just think there's something fun about doing your nails yourself. At least I think all of us think so. Everybody who watches my channel probably enjoys doing their nails, right? Otherwise, what are you doing here? And so I don't see myself purchasing a bunch from the brand. But someone like my sister, for example, who she likes to have her nails done, but she doesn't I don't think have the time and maybe doesn't necessarily enjoy doing her nails every other 5 seconds like, me. And so she tends to go for nail wraps and dip and things like that. I think that these would be great for her. And so actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her the rest of these when I'm done with this video, because I think that she would get far more enjoyment out of it. Not to say that I didn't like these. I think that they're a great product, but just for my lifestyle, it just isn't ideal to have gel on my nails. And if you are really super into this product, they do have a subscription service called a subscription, which made me want to die saying that out loud. Like, what the heck? I hate buns. I hate them. But yeah, you can get monthly deliveries at a discounted rate of the strips for your kit. And so you always have new ones coming in if that's what you like to do. And honestly, some people might think, oh, that's a lot, but I know people who get their nails done twice a month at the salon. This is going to be cheaper than that for sure. So yeah, a lot of pros to this, a lot of like, take it or leave it's here for me. The one con that I just had a hard time with was the fact that you have to buff your nails before applying them. I really felt hesitant about doing so, and I thought, oh, it'll be fine, nails grow back, it's not a big deal. And I just did it, and I put them on, and they worked really well. But then as I removed the polishes, or the strips, now I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my nails, and it's very obvious that I buffed them, and they look a little bit dry. You can't tell on the camera, obviously, but they look really dry, a little bit peely, because I do have peelier nails, and buffing them does not help that. And so I don't love that, and that's another reason why I personally probably wouldn't use these again. And not buffing them doesn't seem to be an option, because I barely buffed them the first time I tried to use these, and then they all kind of peeled up. So I think you really do need to buff them in order to get the adhesive to stick to your nail. And so that was really my big con there. But other than that, I think that they were a really good product. And I think when you use gel, you have to buff your nails anyways, or most people tend to. So if you are a gel user, you might just be used to that. It might be par for the course. But for me, who is not a frequent gel user and who doesn't have very many gels, it was a little bit like a little teeth on edge moment. But while this isn't a product that I would purchase for myself, I do think that it is a great product for other people's lifestyles. And I think that if you knew somebody who liked to do gel at home or was interested in getting into doing some kind of longer term manicure at home, the starter kit might be a really good gift. But anyways, that is going to be my review. Like I said, just to sum up, good product, just not one that I would use. If you are interested in picking up some Jelcie nail gel stickers, I keep hesitating when I say the name, because it's like, it says press on the thing, and it says nail jellies on the box, but then the brand itself is called Jelcie, and I think that they used to be called press-ons, but now they're Jelcie. I'm not really sure. I couldn't get that straight. But if you are interested in picking up some of these gel nail stickers, I did throw a referral code down in the description box. You click through that, you get 15% off on anything you want to pick up from the website. I don't think I get any kickback from it. I didn't really look into it. I just wanted you guys to have that in case you were interested. And that is going to be it from me today. I like reviewing kind of like wackier products, and this is kind of like one of the more strange ones that I've seen. I feel like nail stuff doesn't get as many like wacky products as makeup does, but if you guys do know of any crazy or weird nail products that you want to see a review on, let me know down in the comments so that I can check them out and maybe do a video on them. But that's going to be it from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!